Hello! Okay, I totally, am on time today for once, you know? No, surprisingly, I'm actually on time. It's a first, isn't it? I know. I still don't feel like I'm on time, you know, despite actually being here for once. To be fair, I did end up delaying for a little bit. But, you know, that was more so to do with the fact that I had to finish my dinner, you know? Why am I out here? Hold on. What? Give me a sec. Let me. There we go. That should be good. Right. Okay. Actually put the game on screen. Would really help, wouldn't it? What am I even... Oh. Didn't realize I had 1x equipped. Great start, isn't it? Alright, where are we hiding? See what that does for me. A little bit of damage. This donation is sponsored by Taco Bell. Oh, wow. This is... Well, there goes Chance. First one dead already. Thank you, Tony. This is a beautiful... Everything about this is beautiful. From the message to... the... everything, quite frankly. Am I in the wrong region? There we go. I have messed with my latency settings today, so if the stream is in a bit of a funny quality, let me know. I might have accidentally broken something, but that's nothing new for me, is it? I feel like, if anything, that's arguably part of the fun here, isn't it? Why do I not have hitboxes on? This is something I've explained a couple of times, but they're too visually overstimulating for me. For those that don't know, I have autism. I get very overstimulated very easily. So unfortunately, that does mean that sometimes hitboxes can just be a bit much. We Can Tell is wild. Oh, goodness. Bap. And one final... Oh. We're playing peekaboo today. That's fine. Is this the TAF? This is the TAF, yeah. TAF, you can get out of here. Oh. Come on, man. Insane? I was insane once. Trying to remember where people would potentially be. I don't know anything about the actual game in terms of development stuff, so I'm not the best person to ask for that. I'm not affiliated with it in any way. So, yeah, I'm literally... Oh. Can you tell it's been a while since I last did this? It's been a hot minute. I've been, Right, last one, hopefully. Right, okay. I haven't read through any of the chat yet. I'm a little bit busy with this. I didn't expect to be thrown in so early. I apologize. Oh! I probably should have shift locked that, to be fair. What? I'm confused. Am I missing out on like some kind of tech with the whole running around the same block? There we go. Sorry about that. I was supposed to be pouring myself a drink and then I got thrown desperately into a game. Let me quickly hit this off until I'm a little bit further into this. God blimey. Called looping, but I suppose, but it's not really in the same mechanic of like... Oh, thank you again, Tony. Fun fact, this donation music was made by yours truly. True, Tony did make the donation music and the subscriber music. Very good pieces, love them to bits. Really do. Anyway, where was I? Okay. This one's a faker. When did you claim to be me? Did I miss that? Oops. I was not late by 1 minute. I started exactly 1 minute. Unfortunately, OBS has this thing where it'll be like, no, can't auto go live. Try again in 30 seconds. So I sit and spam the button until it works. Yeah, I answered the hitbox thing already. I'm in your cooked. I won, so do I win? Do I get a present? Do I get a prize? Hacklord, I think you could probably get Hacklord if you wanted to play along. I mean, I certainly could do like Shadletsky gameplay. Oh, I haven't turned my watch on, no wonder. See, I'm so frazzled. Trying to like hurry to streaming always leaves me in an absolute frazzled state. Right, let me get that on. I need that on. Yeah, that's important. Okay. What else? Avoiding chats? No, I was very much focusing on trying to not get absolutely obliterated. Unfortunately, didn't turn AFK on before I started. Touch grass? No. I'm kidding. I do go outside sometimes when my mobility allows me to. For those that don't know, I am a chronically ill person. I have disabilities that affect my mobility, so you know, I'm here for my social outings rather than going to like the pub like most people my age do. Boo. Heated blanket's not doing a dad thing. That you just need to get a weighted one. Trust me. Weighted blankets are the shit. Because obviously they've got the weight to them, but that means that like the edges of the blanket are all weighed down, so you're not going to get like a draft in. It's genius. I swear. I'm not biased. Hello! Hello everyone, by the way. Welcome in. I just realized I didn't say hello today. That's an oopsie on my part. This is a field trip. This is, I think the field trip is me going from my bed to my desk. That's what I class as a field trip. But yeah, weighted blankets. How can you hate weighted blankets? You poor thing. I feel so bad for you, because, like, my weighted blanket's my pride and joy. You catch me in the winter and I'm just there, like, crushed by, like, 10 kilograms of, like, pure glass. Just snug as a bug. But yeah, no, I find that they actually usually help me sleep better. I don't know, maybe I'm funny in the brain. Wouldn't be surprised. Added, as the... Oh, I turned it off, didn't I? Bear. I turned it off for the thingy stream, hold on. As I kind of always explain, this is something I explain every stream, but I don't accept friend requests on Roblox because they have a limit. And I think it would be unfair to add certain people and not add other people, and I think it was... I just want to keep my friend list to being my friends, if that makes sense. But, the Discord server's open to everyone, you can join it. There is, there's also no limit on Discord friend requests, so if you want to send me a friend request on Discord, you're more than welcome to. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, the autosender's back on now. Sorry about that. I turned that off for the Dead by Daylight stream, because obviously we were playing Dead by Daylight, not Roblox. More for me, really, isn't it? I always forget that. If you notice something's wrong with the stream, I've forgotten something, please tell me. I will do my best to fix it as quickly as possible. I also just realized... What? What? What's up? What the f- Dude! Dude! Dude, what the hell? Hold on. Okay, yeah, no, the server is right. For those that, often ask, we always run European servers around here. So, usually France, Germany, Netherlands, and the United Kingdom, obviously. But, France isn't true. You're right, Tony, I didn't realize. Can somebody tell me what the quality of the stream is doing, by the way? Is it, like, what's it coming at? Is it coming out at, like, 1080p? Everyone always complains about the latency. So, unfortunately, I had to... What's the word? I had to lower my quality of the stream for the latency to be a bit more realistic. But, due to that, there's obviously no ability to have closed captions. We can't stream in 4K, we can't do 1440p, but that's the sacrifice that, you know, we have to make. How do you join? My Roblox username is obviously pinned in the white message above. If you click it, it should expand. My joins are on for everyone, so you don't need to do anything. If you're on console, though, you might have to send a friend request. But the way I do that is I write names down, and I will unadd you as soon as the stream ends. A VTuber model? Yeah, this is something we have for a while. I think I have that. What's that called again? No, I don't know. Really poppin', no worries. It's, I know a lot of people don't pop in here, so you're all good. Static, I think I have it, I just don't think I maybe have it equipped. That's okay, I will go and equip it right now. It's not working, that's a Roblox issue, I'm afraid. If it's doing that, then I can't really do anything about it. Do I not have it? Oh, maybe I don't. Well, now I do. Yeah, unfortunately Roblox does this thing where it tells you that people aren't online when they very much are. So, sadly there's not much I can do about it. You're kind of just gonna have to, like, wait for it to start registering. But we hop servers quite frequently around here anyway, because I know a lot of people always try and join. So, you obviously have the chance to get in the other servers when we eventually hop. I don't know when that's gonna be. Let me turn that off real quick. There we go. Do-do-do-do. Cats for like, I know, I seen, sorry, I forgot to reply. I'm so busy, like, trying to catch up with chat at the minute that I'm just kind of like, here. David Bazuki strikes again. What can I say? You need to change the video resolution. No, I don't. It's fine. It looks fine anyway. Looks fine on my end. Are you guys seeing the resolution in some, like, weird, like, really low quality, or, like, are we good? But yeah, no, I did see your messages. I'm just trying to balance everything else, so I forget to reply to certain bits and pieces. Get out of here. Don't tell me that, because you're gonna make me freak out. It better not be. Hold on. What are you seeing? You're a big fat liar. Tony the big fat liar, right there. Stats? My stats are dreadful. That's something I've shown quite a lot, but obviously because most of my time spent in game is either streaming or it's with, what's the word? Most of my time spent in game is either streaming or recording specific clips. My stats are in the negatives, quite frankly. So I would just keep that in mind because, yeah. I think I maybe have like 20 killer wins to like 100 killer games. Throw that around there. Well. Just join the live. You don't have to censor swearing, by the way. I swear like a sailor in here. It's very much a viewer discussion zone. But yeah, no. That was just an explanation of why my stats are the way they are, but I'll definitely show you them after the game. I have a tendency to over-explain. I apologize for that. I am neurodivergent, as is stated in the channel description. I'm autistic, so I automatically have a tendency to just explain things. Just for a mixture of clarity's sake, and because I like things to be clear. Don't know if anyone else has got that flavor of autism that, like, where you feel the need to just explain everything, but that's me to a T. Rupert, I don't know, I've never heard of a Rupert, I'm sorry. I don't really, like, watch much, like YouTube or anything, so I obviously am not super familiar with certain names. I don't have many contacts either, because obviously I'm a very small channel, but, you know, I'm just here for fun. Also, hello, welcome in. But yeah, no, I'm not bothered by swearing in the slightest. You guys go crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, the channel's obviously not intended for younger audiences. It's entirely viewer discretion, so... Pizza, you want one? Who wants one? You're the lowest out of the group. Yeah, don't get too crazy, you know? As long as we're being kind and we're being respectful. Means I actually might have to do something. Tony being forced to work for once? Wow. Criminal. Truly. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. That's not going to be a problem for me, don't you worry. People like that are disgusting, quite frankly. We don't fuck with discrimination around here. That's just straight up nasty. But, yeah, that's not going to be a problem because I make sure to turn my voice chat off before streams anyway. It's something I've always kind of done. I don't understand how people think they're funny doing that. Am I missing something? Like... Where's this whole, like, humor? What's the joke here? There you go, there's the stats. They are just as bad as I said they would be. Yeah. A lot of it is, you'll probably notice it from the update videos I do. I go for really specific clips in the background. So, like, obviously, those are a nightmare and I usually die straight afterwards. Should play more? I probably should, yeah, but obviously, my health isn't great, so a lot of the time I am busy in bed. I'm tucked in, snug as a bug. But yeah, no, I have, off-stream, I mean, I could off-stream. I've been trying to... What's the word? I've been trying to do more streams recently, so I've been doing a lot of Dead by Daylight. And I play a lot of Fortnite in my spare time as well. You guys can laugh at me all you want, but they have an amazing song selection for festival. Like, there's just so many great songs, because obviously they have the funding to get the licenses. I think they have the entirety of the Metallica discography, which is insane. But yeah, they've got like Through the Fire and Flames and everything, which is so fun. But I definitely make sure to like try and play some more, I suppose. It depends on my health. I've got a lot of doctor's appointments coming up and a lot of like hospital stuff, so I know that like next week's gonna be quite all over the place. Look at your money. 2.6k, that's... I don't think I have ever had that much. I'm not gonna be so honest. I never have any of that. First time being in one of your streams, will leave some tips. Make sure to never let your stamina reach 100 because you have potential. That is true. I'm just a bit brain dead when it comes to trying to multitask with the chat and, like, the game. I probably play better off stream, but I'm just a chronic yapper. Open chatting game? Sure. Hold on. Gonna finish getting through some more of the chat stuff. I'm trying to keep up as best as I can. I promise. My ADHD is just feral though. What am I looking at? The autism comment, I know. I'm on the spectrum myself. And I have a tendency to over-explain things, and I have a tendency to kinda... Because I require clear instruction, I try to give everyone else clear instruction, and it just becomes a bit like, people think I'm being, like, criticizing when I'm not. And it's like, I'm not, I swear. Guys, please. The Bloxy skin for Shed? Sure. Hold on. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? Oh, yeah, I've seen it before. It's... not my sort of thing. How much trouble would I get from... Probably a lot. I don't encourage that. There is an entire field of forensics dedicated to fire investigation. Can actually tell you about that. True story. There is an entire field of forensics dedicated to fire investigation. It's something we studied quite tremendously. Obviously because of the categorization of fires, falling into accidental, intentional, and, like, natural. It leads to the, like... But yeah, there's a lot of investigation into it. I remember we studied a lot of, like, accelerant patterns and stuff. To kind of go into the subcategories of, like, accidental versus intentional. But yeah, lots of like studies on it. I probably have the document somewhere if you're interested. Something I did last year in college. That's right, guys, I'm a nerd. No, I'm not smart enough to be a nerd. Right, where are we going? Where are we off to? I'm not kicking the doctor, by the way. As tempting as that may be sometimes. I do not choose violence. Oh. I was gonna go and stab, but maybe not. RDMs are just crazy. Don't even. Grab that, and then I can probably hand that to, like, the discard. Take it! Take it! Take it! Yay! But yeah, no. I am quite busy next week, I think. I've got so many different appointments, I'm like... I'm hoping that I can still continue with the streaming stuff. I don't want to cancel anything, but I have got so much. I think I've got... Hi. We go help Taff? Sure, where are we going? I think Taff's dead. Oh, yeah. Oh. Overshot it. Oh! It's actually working for once. Yay. Welcome. Usually I don't get the thing working. I know it's a bit delayed today, but usually it doesn't work at all, so I will be taking that as a win. Oh, I didn't realize you were there. What are we doing? Oh. I'm not very good with the stabs. That's what I need to learn, really, isn't it? I don't know. But yeah, no. What? Oh. When did they add a thing to the... I didn't realize they added a thing to the Forsaken Discord and didn't tell anyone that they now don't allow you to post, like, your announcement messages. That's probably been added because of me, to be fair. I usually forward the one that I post to the Vhive server directly over to, the Forsaken Discord. But yeah, obviously, because they didn't ping for it. I wasn't aware of that. Oops. Oh well. Guess I don't get to post that in there. I have to post it in like an hour. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I will get that posted later on. I'm alive, don't worry. Backstabbing is too tough. I can do it from, like, certain angles, but because, obviously, the people that show up to streams generally tend to be those who are a little bit better at the game, they usually don't fall for it, so I gotta get a little bit more sneakier with it. No, wait, that'd go like that, and that would go like that. Right, okay. That'll go for now. It's fine. yeah, didn't know that wasn't even a thing anymore. Okay. I gotta write out a second kind of info paragraph for... No, that one's good. The Forsaken Discord then. What do you guys think is important for me to kind of convey in my little sentence to the Forsaken Discord when I'm announcing it then? What do we think is the most, like, crucial information that I cover? Because... Gonna go get food. No worries, I'll keep an eye out. Anybody misbehaves, I will just throw them into the abyss. Don't you worry about it. Wait. I didn't check that. I'm getting really out of the habit of checking things. Brain go burr. Hang on. Wait. Yeah, no, I see it. Yoink. Okay, so, yeah, I kind of need to make a bit of a list of what you guys think is the most important things to kind of put into the actual Forsaken Discord. You guys got any suggestions for that? That is a fake, no point in doing that. Because... yeah, I don't quite know what crucial bits of information to include. Oh yeah, I was hoping that would back, but it didn't. It's okay, I don't mind a front stab occasionally. It's filling the bar one way or another, isn't it? So... Let's see. What about this over here? What's this one? Nope, that's no good. No go. Oh, they died instead. Oh shit. I'm so done for. Oh, it goes through walls? Oh no. I'm in my grave, folks. It's over for me. I would have thought the stab would have almost got kicked from the stairs. Oh, the stairs. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. The stairs are bad for that, aren't they? I did not mean to let that hit 0. Yeah, I was cooked. That's what I get for tabbing out, isn't it? How do I let my stamina hit 0 thrice? Because I am lacking intelligence. My mind's elsewhere right now, to be fair. I'm trying to think of what to put in here.
I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning.
Hello. I'm alive, just kind of... What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Might take some pain medicine real quick. Hold on one sec. I'm still here. Just doing a complete 180 real quick. Let me grab some of these. Oh, I didn't even see that Jason was right there. I turn around and I see Jason hitting the griddy. Okay. He might be breaking it down, sire. Oh, no, please! What did I do to deserve this? Bro. 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 We go from the gritty to... I've been brutally murdered. My brain's so fried, hold on. What am I doing again? Oh, right, yeah, no. Tablets, of course. Dandy's World, I don't know anything about it. People mention it to me all the time and get, like, angry at me, and I don't know what it is. I'm sorry if you're expecting me to, like, know what it is. I don't. It's a game. I'm aware of the fact it's a game. A lot of people yell at me about it, and I don't really know what it's all about. I don't understand why people think I've stolen a name from it. That's something I keep hearing. Random mafia guy here. No way. Can you give us like a mafia review? Can we get a review? Mafia tour? Anyone? This live stream's always peak. Why would you need to ask the mafia that? We all know it's peak. What am I doing? What am I missing? Sorry. Murder Drones, I've seen bits and pieces of it. I'm not like a huge show watcher because I have the attention span of a worm. But other than that, it seems okay. I mean, it's like a 3D animation, isn't it? It's like a 3D animation. Yeah. 0.5 things at once. That is so me. Yeah, no, I'm fried the brain. Play my game. Guess the game. Hint. 20. It's related to is it one of those Roblox like games like the Outcome Memories game and the other one? I've never played Outcome Memories. They don't have they don't have a words. Come back to me, please. A photosensitivity mode. Yes, that's the one. I can't play it until they add a photosensitivity mode. It is far too overstimulating for me. I watched somebody screen share it in a Discord VC. It wasn't even full screened, and I went into complete shutdown mode. So there is no way that I'll be able to play it until they add one. 21 days and like 300k? That's not the highest I've seen. I don't think Burp's in here at the moment, but Burp has more than that. Burp is like... I don't even know how to describe it. By chance would be able to join? Yeah, there's my username at the top in the pin thing. You can always join because my joins are on everyone. If you're having trouble, more likely than not, you're probably falling victim to Roblox being silly. They're like that sometimes. Roblox does have a tendency to just randomly say, "Ha, you're not online. You're a liar." Where do we want to head next? We'll go with this one. Why not? Not quite so much. Oh, that was very close. Hey, at least we got the poison. I should have waited. I need to have more patience in my life. That's what I need. It's one thing my brain can't do is be patient. I heard somebody try and stab me then. Oh! The second I pull up with the mass infection, everyone goes, time to slap you." Wait, that registered? I just got like absolutely KO'd right there. I appreciate the drink. So kind. Thank you, friend. No! Ah, oh, damn it. I'm just stuck here. They're bullying you? Yeah, that's nothing new. That's how kind of every stream goes. Emote. Oh, I've never seen this one. Where'd this come from? Why is there so much chaos going on in here? All I can hear is just music. Hold on. You guys are trying to kill my brain.
Of your lives.
Server swap. Usually I server swap every hour or so. But depending on the amount of people that are here, sometimes we increase it, sometimes we decrease it. Haven't really had any mentions of people asking for server swaps so far, so I haven't really got too much in terms of that, but we'll probably switch it at the hour mark for definite. This person's got that. Position line is 3. Yeah, the queues won't be huge. I usually only get like a couple of viewers in streams. But that's okay with me because I'm not here for the viewers, I'm here for the fun. These streams may as well just be my own personal yap sessions. It was 8? That can't be right. It must Roblox must be lying. There's not even that many people here. Very popular? Is the popular in the room with us? It's okay. If anything, I think having a chat that moves super fast would just be really overwhelming. So I'm more than okay with being a smaller content creator, you know? It's fine by me. It's okay. I enjoy interacting on like a... I don't know, I like to see what everyone's saying. I like to read all the chats. I don't want to kind of just go through and miss what people are saying. Ads? Yeah, the ads come through randomly sometimes. It's just YouTube. You're lucky if you're in one of the countries that YouTube doesn't have ads in. There's a couple. That's how it works. It's just randomized, I think. Every, like... I think it goes every half an hour or something like that. Oh, just straight gone again. But yeah, what was I doing? What was I saying? Drink. I need a drink. That's what's wrong. I'm sat here and I'm like, why do I feel funny? The humble dehydration. And I just spilt it instead. Fucking hell. Oh, for God's sake. Hold on. How do I do this? How? How? Why am I like this? How? Oh, my poor shirt. I only just put the shirt on. Is it my neighbor Totoro's shirt? I only just put it on like an hour ago. God damn it. Oh no. Right, let me actually try and pour a drink now that I spilt half of it everywhere. VIP? I do not have VIP. Is it okay? No, it's obviously not okay. You need to drink so many liters a day, or bad things happen. That's how you get certain, like, medical conditions. You can make yourself more susceptible to certain conditions. It's not great. Unhinged? Yeah. The chat's always unhinged, but that's what I love, you know? We love a bit of crazy around here. I'm crazy myself. There we go. Crazy? Yeah. Unhinged? Oh, well. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I'm not sleeping, guys. I'm tabbed out just reading DMs because my DMs for some reason are going absolutely crazy today. I don't know what's going on. Why is everybody in my DMs? I do not know. Not counting mine? Why does mine not count? That's not fair. That's so mean. Well, yeah, but I can be in chat, so like, realistically. We ever stream something other than Trepidation Forsaken? Yes, we literally did Dead by Daylight on Wednesday. I'm planning to hopefully get through The Evil Within tomorrow or the day after. Hopefully. Because, for those that don't know, we are halfway through the Evil Within 2 game. I just never got around to finishing it. Because, my life's really crazy, unfortunately. I don't get 5 minutes peace and quiet, which is... a nightmare sometimes, that's for sure. I want a break. I want a week where nothing goes wrong, everything's fine. I just... yeah, no. That is the thing about me, is because obviously with like... I never... Wow, how much forward did that push me? Silksong is on the list. I just never finished Hollow Knight because my hands aren't like very good with it. I have a nerve pain problem and my hands obviously they hurt quite a bit. So I was struggling quite a lot with pogoing. But if I can obviously get that kind of... what's the word? If I can get that motion a little bit more fluid and a little bit more practiced, then I probably can finish Hollow Knight and then finish Silksong. Oh. I thought that was far enough, but it clearly wasn't. New video? Oh, did you make a video? I did not know that you did that. Practice makes perfect. Yeah. I honestly, Hollow Knight is good when it's not frustratingly, what's the word? Brain go burr. What am I trying to... What am I trying to say? Yeah, it's frustrating, but it's good. I would like to get into it if I actually had the skills for it, but, you know. Hornet was a very frustrating boss. That's the one with the needle, isn't it? The one with the little other bug with a needle. Yeah. Not a huge fan. Very annoying fight. That was where we ended the last stream. I just completely, like, avoided it. The first one. There's more than one? Oh, fuck. Yeah, maybe I won't be going back to Hollow Knight. No, I'm kidding. I'll definitely get back into it. I just don't know when it'll be. Obviously, as I kind of said earlier, I've got quite a lot going on this week with, well, I say this week, but it's actually next week. Technically. It's only Friday, so. Next week I'm quite busy with hospital stuff, but after that, I'll definitely make sure to get back on streaming more. I do want to do more Dead by Daylight because, as you guys kind of seen last stream, I do quite enjoy it. Dead by Daylight is something that I'm really a big fan of, because I own the majority of the characters in it, quite frankly. I think I have maybe 4 survivors I don't have and like 7 killers. That's because I refuse to buy Trickstar. I hate him so much. It's just, I don't know, he just annoys me. It's those knives. Flipping through random streams. No worries, welcome in. We're just goofing around. This is something I do every week. This is a weekly stream for me. I'm just one of those. Yeah, we stream twice weekly on a schedule, and then I just do whatever I want whenever I want. But, yeah. Be warned, my attention span's in the negatives. As every recurrent viewer will tell you, I am terrible for it. Thank you, friend. If they come here right now, I'm gonna cry. Please, I don't want to get jumped. Hey, there we go. Oh, no, the Elliot. Oh, never mind, I can't go and help them. Oh. Let me open this. Got him. I need to, I think it's got to be more inside them to get the, what's the word? The backstab. I've never really get it even when I go from like the back, so I think I probably maybe need to... I'm not sure. I need to figure out a way to see the hitboxes without them being too all over the screen. I don't want to overstimulate myself, but I don't want to stay stuck in this kind of limbo. My ping should be good. We usually play in my like own region. So I'll leave it on for the rest of this. So you can kind of get an idea of what it comes out like. But yeah, it sits at a solid 40 in like Germany servers, which I think this one is France, so it should sit about 40 again. we get about 20 in UK servers, but I haven't found any of those on the server list. But you know what? That is a very good idea. I probably should server hop. Let's give that a go, shall we? Uh... Self-shopping, yes, I will as soon as I get the... What's the word? As soon as the money comes through from the end of the round, I will go to the next server. Yeah, so as soon as this LMS obviously finishes, we will hop. And I'll leave that open so you guys can see what the ping runs like for me. Minecraft with a horror mod that can hear you speak? That sounds... I don't know about that one. Okay, right, I will go find us a new server and make sure to respond to the chat while I obviously do that. Skibbity Toilet, I don't know anything about it other than the fact that the audio from it is insanely frustrating. I don't know if anybody else hates it, it's just one of those audios. I have certain audios that I just can't cope with, and that's one of them. It just, no, it just... You know how some people are like... You know how the sounds that you really like? It's the opposite for me. It's one of those that feels like it's clawing at my brain. I don't... Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. Feels like it's the same as like nails on a chalkboard to anybody else. To me, that's how it sounds. It's really... No. No thank you. Okay. the lore. See, I'm not a lore person anyway, so I suppose that, again, wouldn't spike my interest. The most I go into lore is sometimes I'll go through, like, the Dead by Daylight stuff and read that aloud. But I kind of just... I'm not, like, a huge kind of, like, lore investigator or someone that goes down the wormholes. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, I don't know. There's certain, like, sounds that I like, and there's certain sounds that I hate. I've got, like, a tier list. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I suppose it could be interesting to certain people. Everyone has their own interests, and I think that, you know, we should be chill with it, like... This is something that a lot of people don't agree with me on, but I don't think there's such a thing as cringe. I think that people are just far too judgmental. I think we should all just be happy and do what we love, you know? There's no point in being like, well, this is cringe, so I can't do this, and I can't enjoy this thing because it's cringe. Like, who cares? At the end of the day, who cares? Just do what you love and have fun. You know? I mean, I'm a huge horror nerd. So what? I've had some really interesting and, like, different interests over the years. I've had a lot of, like, hyperfixations and special interests. But, you know, I'm never gonna judge anyone else based on their interests. You know, I don't take to some things, and I don't take interest in some things, but I'm not gonna shit on you for liking something. Do what you love. Imagine if we could all love our own stuff and not get called cringed over it. Imagine if we could all love our own stuff and not get called cringe over it. Well, that's exactly what my stream community is for, you know? That's why I do what I do, like with like YouTube and stuff, because here you're always going to be able to do what you love. I mean, it's a space run by a neurodivergent person, so you know fine well I'm not judging. I'm autistic. I had an emo phase when I was 13. I was obsessed with My Chemical Romance. I don't think there's anything that I can be judging. Sorry, I just knocked something. Give me a sec. What is this? Oh, it's a little squishy guy. I have a little squishy guy that covers the light on my fan for when I go to sleep on a night in summer. And I just set him flying across the room. He's a poor little panda fella. Yeah, I don't care for the fun, please. I think, who cares, realistically? It's the same with, it's the same thing I say for the VHive Discord as well. Like, we have a special interest channel. You're always welcome to, like, info dump, yap about your hyperfocuses, everything else, because at the end of the day, we're not judging. If anybody judges you, send them my way. I will nuke them into 2026. But yeah, no, you guys are always welcome to be your happy little selves. I'm never gonna call anything cringe, you know? I'm never gonna say something like that because I think that's just fucking bullshit. At the end of the day, do what you love. Words to live by. Words to live by. Gotta name the panda. I don't know what he's called. I actually haven't given him a name. I'm looking for a server, by the way. I promise I am actually looking. Here, I'll give you a few seconds to view. You get a few seconds to view it. There. I am actually looking for servers as I speak, I promise. They're just not showing up very well. Anyway, if you saw anything you weren't supposed to see there, it's fine. I don't care. Actually, I don't think there is anything you could have seen. Fred? Sure, I'm down for Fred. We can name it Fred. Last page possible usually just takes me to the full servers. I can go through it. But because the server region that I'm in usually is more on the smaller side, or not the smaller side, the rarer side, I have to go through page by page. A pic of Fred, I will think about it after stream. I don't know where my phone is. Oh no, my phone's running the model, of course. I might be able to get my iPad eventually. But it's dark over here at the minute, actually, because it is 7 PM. And I got my blinds shut, actually. Because someone outside was being loud. This morning, about 1 o'clock this morning, somebody on my street was doing roadworks. Well, not on my street, it was about 2 streets away. But it was so loud I could hear it from my bedroom. I'm sat in bed and all I'm listening to is someone digging up the road. At like 1 o'clock in the morning. What is this? May or may not get their role revoked. I don't think they'll, if they revoke it, they revoke it. At the end of the day, it's fine. I was gonna actually contact the person that pinged me, but their DMs are off, so I can't do anything about that. Yeah. Because I was gonna ask if they could start pinging people for, you know, future, like, important information and, like, new rules that they implement. But their DMs are off, so I can't really do anything about it. Which is fine. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't really change their minds. If they revoke it, then that's fine. I'm only a small content creator, so yeah, I'm not anybody important, not by any means. I'm just a yapper. It'll stabilize in a sec. Just give it time. It's as Roblox boots up, it always kind of has a fit. but I have a good computer, so usually we don't have that kind of issue. Oh, watching the stream? Oh, hello. Welcome. I didn't realize people get so excited. That's really wholesome, actually, to see. I didn't realize people get excited. That's really nice. Oh. Super excited. Oh, that's so nice. Welcome in. You know, that's so nice. The NPC name, I have no idea. I'm terrible with names. Don't ask. I still, to this day, after over 400 hours of Dead by Daylight, don't have any of the offering names remembered, other than, like, the pudding and the cake. So, names, I don't do those. Reaction videos? I don't think anybody would actually be interested in, like, my reaction to anything. Live reactions? I mean, honestly, if you guys would be interested in it, I sure as hell could, sure as hell could go for it. I mean, I don't know. I have, like, I'm quite, like, an opinionated person, and I'm quite, talkative, but I didn't know if, like, that would be an actual thing that people would like, but I mean, sure, I can give it a go sometime. Oh, whoops, sorry guys. I'm tabbed out. I'm Rin. Yay, welcome in. I'm I'm like so surprised to see people so excited. It's like really wholesome actually. Hello, I'm a new fan. Oh, welcome. Welcome in. Can you join the server? Yeah, of course. My username's usually pinned at the top of the chat, as you can see here. Like, it's in a white box. If you click it, it should expand. If it's not, then, yeah. But you can actually see in the description as well. It should be, I should have a thing in there somewhere, I think. I don't actually remember. Remind me to check that in a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Check DMs. Yeah, sorry, I've got like 7 billion DMs right now. I'm trying to catch up. Excited for October since that's when the Jackbox Party Pack 11 releases. I never played Jackbox stuff because I don't have the stuff. I probably should, like, look into it. Though. First time seeing someone with Christmas skins. I have, like, all the Christmas stuff. I actually made that a point to actually grab those. Private servers. This is something we found out last week when we tried to do private servers, but unfortunately you can't disable developer killers. So I was getting stun locked in place with certain dev killers. when we did private server stuff, and I can't disable them, so unfortunately private servers just aren't viable to use for streaming. Because people just come in with the martial artist and just kick me in the face. So unless everybody's playing killer, private servers just aren't viable anymore to use for streaming. And obviously I'm not affiliated with the game in any way, shape, or form, so I don't have anybody that I can ask about, like, whether there's going to be an implemented feature for that. Because I know a lot of people come in streams sometimes and ask, like, oh, when is this releasing? When is that releasing? But I'm not affiliated with the game in any way. I'm just a random person on the internet that just has fun. Yeah. Also, can we let me know, what's the quality looking like on your end? Are you guys getting 1440p? In terms of quality? Are you getting, like, high definition stuff? Because I don't know what that's gonna look like, because obviously with people complaining about the latency all the time, I turned the latency over to ultra low, but it said 1440p wouldn't be available and captions would be disabled. But I don't know, because when I tried to look for it, it does say that 1440p is there, so I'm a little bit perplexed, really. Oh! Hey, it's a bit late, but it's better late than never, eh? Better late than never, eh? How many days have I got? Probably like 7 now. Yeah, 7. There you go. Let me change killers. I hate 1x. 1x is one of the weakest. That is a very hot take, apparently, but 1x is one of the weaker ones in my opinion. Especially that gave tips because I... Oh, right. Cool Kid? Yeah, I can equip Cool Kid. Let me do that, actually. Sure, I'm happy to do that. Flydeck approves? Yeah, Flydeck would approve. If Flydeck was here, we would have the Flydeck stamp of approval. Sentries. There is sentries. Builderman has a sentry. You probably heard the Builderman guy building it. That's probably what that noise is. I don't know where the original sounds are sourced from, because I'm not a huge sound person. I don't know much in terms of references. I live a bit under a rock, actually. Everyone always says I'm, like, unk status, or bordering unk status. So I'm not super familiar with a ton of references and such. But yeah. I'm sorry, I've got so many DMs right now. I'm trying to... Oh, people have joined the Vhive as well. Hold on. I gotta go say hi. Let me... Yeah, for those that aren't aware, my Discord is linked in the description. The community server, it's open to all. It's a very lovely place. It's very small, but I moderate it quite heavily. In a... What's the word? I moderate it in a casual way. I only really take out, like, super, like, bad stuff. I'm not gonna kick off if you use the wrong channel for something. But as long as you're not being a horrible person and use some common sense, it's pretty chill, you know? Yo. Hello! Welcome in! I'm just yapping away. But yeah, no, it's a lovely little server. I got, obviously, as I kind of mentioned earlier, we've got, like, a channel for, like, hyperfixations and everything. So, you know, it's very neurodivergent friendly. If somebody calls you cringe, I go give them an earful. I love allowing people to express themselves however they want, so, you know, be yourself. Enjoy what you like, you know, no need to hide or feel ashamed. Susie Delta. I don't know anything about Deltarune. I've never seen Undertale either. So like, I'm not like super familiar with what's the word? Like those kind of things in terms of the game. But yeah. Oh, can't place this down. Oh, there we go. This is what it looks like when I try to speak. That's me when I start stuttering. For my next trick, I will stutter hopelessly for 10 minutes straight. My English skills are forever failing me. Remember watching vids about tips and survivors? Yeah, I did originally make quite a few tip videos when the game released. I do plan to remake them with the obvious changes that have come to the game, but because the game's currently still in like an alpha or beta state, I don't know which one it's technically classified as now because it's not really there. I'm not planning on remaking them until it's in a more stable state. But I cover every update. I cover every update on the channel, so if you like want to know about the changes, I obviously post every update within usually about a week of it releasing. I aim to do 3 days, but because obviously I have the illnesses that I have, sometimes my my ability to get those videos worked on is struck down. Probably get... Yeah, I mean, you're always welcome to pop into the streams as well. We do stream every Friday, so if there's something you're struggling with, or there's something you need me to explain in, like, simple terms, I'm always happy to run through stuff, because I think it's important to help people with, like, getting into things. I'm autistic myself, so I understand that it doesn't necessarily translate from text to, like, an understanding. And that's where I kind of try to come in and explain in my own way. First backstab of the stream, yeah. Probably the only one, to be honest. I'm not getting that far. I'm on a mission, but I don't know what that mission is. Hey everyone, hello, welcome in. I haven't played the archived one. I presume it's the same as the actual, like, December build. I was there for the original, December stuff. I joined the game on Christmas, actually. We do Christmas a little bit differently in my family, because we're not religious. So, I was on the evening of Christmas. After the Doctor Who special finished, I was playing Forsaken. I remember... because in my family we don't do Christmas dinner on Christmas Day. Because it's, a lot of us have, like, bad health. Or, you know, we just don't have the energy to cook like we used to, because we're quite a big family. So we just actually go out to a restaurant that serves Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas Day we just have party food. But that's kind of how we are, because we've never really followed, like, religion. So, yeah, that's how we do it. And then... yeah, we just kind of have, like, gift giving. That's, like, all we really do. Gift giving, pajamas, and just party food. Oh. I give it a go. Not religious either, despite being from Poland. I mean, you can be from anywhere and be whatever you want at the end of the day. There's no one way to be. You can just be whatever you like. My beliefs have always been more... I don't know whether to say... I'm not quite uncertainty, but it's more so of a sense of... I kind of have a mixture of beliefs in the sense of I'm not super sure how to describe it, but I don't believe in, like, a higher being, but I believe in, like, there's some form of reincarnation or afterlife, but I'm not quite sure where I stand in terms of that, but yeah, religion's never been a huge thing for me. I don't follow anything. I just kind of... Yeah. Level of 2 times, my 2 times like 43. There you go. My highest level's Elliot, and I'm still nowhere near. I need to get that milestone 4, but I'm just falling behind massively. I don't really have much leveling. Christmas, yeah, Christmas originates from certain religions, I believe, because it's to do with Christianity as far as I'm aware. And wow, okay. No, it's a lot more, it was to do with the belief of, like, Jesus and something to do with, I think it's the day he was born, isn't it? Yeah, it was to do with, like, the birth of Jesus Christ, which... Obviously, as someone that doesn't really follow religion, I just kind of... eat... I just kind of eat food. And enjoy the 3 days off. Not that I work at the minute anyway. I used to enjoy the 3 days off back when I was in school and whatnot. Or, like, college. I love winter, really. Winter's lovely. Apart from the joint pain. The joint pain's not lovely. How to join? My username is pinned at the top. You can just pull up my profile on Roblox and hit the join button. My joins are on for everyone. If you're on console, though, you might have to add me, so I'll get my iPad out and write your name down. And just, like, send a request over and I'll just add you and then unadd you after stream. Get bored of a second, play DoD. Fair enough. I play a lot of different games of a lot of genres, so I suppose that... Yeah. I just kind of play whatever I feel like. I have so many, Steam games installed on my PC now. But recently for me, it's been the VHive Minecraft server. So my Discord server, we now have our own Minecraft server, along with... Go to the dispenser? Where's the dispenser? I'm low? I am? Yeah, we know. Stream every Friday? Yep, every Friday at 6 PM BST, which is British summertime. It might change to GMT in the next, like, month, because I think it goes... Meh. Steam. I didn't even notice he put Steam. Also, hello to that person that said hello. I'm sorry, I didn't get... I'm trying to keep up with everything. It's a bit chaotic. Got root? No, but I got, Can we put a G in front of that? Groot? Like the... What's the word? Guardians of the Galaxy guy. The tree guy. I'm Groot. Stupidest pick on Pinterest. My Pinterest is entirely just stupid. It's lovely. Also full guest, but I still suck. It's okay. I've always sucked. I'm here for the fun. Just got hit with ads. Yeah, YouTube does that. I never quite know when they're going because I've got a big error warning at the minute saying stream quality too high. It always says, oh, you need to stream in... It says, oh, you need to stream in 30 FPS. And it's like, I'm not doing that. I don't want to subject you guys to 30 frames when I'm playing at like 200. Playtime, 7 days. There you go. 7 days, 2 hours, 53 minutes, and 6 seconds. Does the model constantly do the smiley face? It's actually designed to do that, so that's the smiling. The natural faces, when you see that kind of downward face that looks a bit like the, you know, the shift symbol when you hit 6. That's the more neutral face, but I'm just kind of a smiley person, so I just kind of have that like going. It's set to do that when like I'm just talking as well. I had to configure the model quite a lot because I kind of have a bit of a resting bitch face sometimes. But yeah, 10 days of playtime. That's only milestone 4 guests. That's not bad. I don't have any milestones. Look at someone not so well. Hitting any blocks. How do you get good? I don't know. I never got good. Taking so long and just gave up. That's not a problem. You don't have to come to the game and join. You're more than welcome to just sit and watch. I will try and keep it as entertaining as I can. If you have any suggestions for what I need to do to make the streams more entertaining, please do tell me. Take it. Milestone 4 characters, I don't have any. My Elliot is my highest at like a level 84? I want to say it was 84. I have the memory of a worm, forgive me. My brain's decaying, but that's nothing new. Forsaken Friday, yeah, Forsaken Friday is something we do every Friday because why not? I like Fridays. Who doesn't like Fridays? I mean, I do Tuesdays as well. We do Trepidation Tuesday, which is another ASIM on Roblox. Trepidation's a really underrated game. I do love Treppy. Treppy owns a special place in my heart because it's one of the longest games that I've covered in terms of like on the channel. It's something I've been covering for years now. Wait a minute. That's fake. Ads during streams. You can turn ad block on if you'd like. There is certain plugins that do that. Ads are obviously run to kind of fund my groceries. So that's something that they are there for. They do fund my grocery bill. But I'm sure I can make some adjustments if you guys need me to make adjustments, or you can install ad block. There's certain ad blocks that you can get, or if you have a VPN, alternatively, you can VPN to certain countries, because certain countries have laws or they have bits and pieces where they can't show you ads. It's either if they're not a very developed country or it violates their laws or whatnot. Gotta turn off stream because Mike's picking up the voice. No worries! That's okay. Don't play Elliot much because I just get targeted first. That is very true. That's why a lot of my stats are just completely humbling. Give me your best when it comes out. What is that? Do tell. Friday pings in the Discord but never get a chance to tune in. That is something that a lot of people actually say, and I do want to look into adjusting the stream times that we have. I was considering perhaps doing something... Oh! Wait! Thank you! Please show Fred. I will! I'll get Fred as soon as I find my iPad. It's over there somewhere. Give me a sec. Let me finish catching up the chat. Yeah, if there's something I need to do with timing adjustments, then let me know. I'm thinking of doing 12 PM to 3 PM. Taking a 3-hour break and then doing 6 PM to 9 PM in future for streaming. As a possibility. I might test that sometime. But I'm not sure how that would play out because obviously I need that, like, a little bit of a break for my illnesses. Because if I sit in a chair for too long, my heart rate will go too high. Because right now it's 135 beats. I have a postural tachycardia disorder. So, any position that isn't like laying down, my heart rate just goes up. And certain things make it worse. So being sat for too long can just make my heart go up and up and up and up. So gotta be careful. Killer that least and most skill to main. Most skill is gonna be 1x because 1x is actually surprisingly weak. If people have adequate stamina management and are really observant, then you're never going to catch them. Because I think that Forsaken in general just has a fundamental flaw in the fact that stamina is like, how do you explain it? How do I word this? Stamina is heavily relied on, and the second you make a mistake with your stamina as a survivor, you're dead. If you make no mistakes with your stamina and your pathing, you can just technically infinite run. But your abilities can't save you. There's too much weight into stamina and not enough weight into abilities, if that makes sense. So I feel like, especially with 1x, you obviously can't catch up very well because all your abilities are ranged, apart from your M1. Notable arguments of fights me and my siblings had. Oh god. I'm trying to think. Usually just kinda, we always used to bicker because I'm a very noise sensitive autistic. Because a lot of us in my, like 2 out of 3 of my siblings are neurodivergent like I am. Because we all got autism and ADHD in the genes. But, my brother is a very hyperactive person and very talkative. I'm very noise sensitive in terms of autism, so we used to bicker quite frequently in that sense because I was always incredibly overwhelmed. I think on a sweat playtime is 5 days and have 3 milestone cards. No, not at all. I don't think that that's like necessarily a bad thing at all. I just think that means that you're better at the game, or you know, there's no like negative side to being good at a game at the end of the day. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think quote unquote sweating is a thing. V, hello! Sorry, yes, I'm just catching up now. Worms remember information for about 2 or 3 hours. Better than my memory. Yep, that's true. Sorry, I'm catching up. 20 views, but not gonna lie, it's refreshing to see someone notice other people usually. Yeah, no, I make sure to interact with everybody in the chat. As you can see, I'm catching up right now. I'm trying my best to quickly, like, keep catching up. But, obviously, it's going faster than usual. I'm used to not having anybody in chat, so it's really nice to see you guys. Still at the loading screen? Oh no. Adblock, the playback extension, speed up ads. Fair enough. Adblock is usually a browser plugin. So you'll need it. It'll just like skip the adverts. But YouTube blocks certain ones, so you've got to get like a good one. It depends what like you're after, really. It's built into my browser. I use a browser called Vivaldi, which is slightly different to some other browsers, but it's very like... It adds a little bit of organization to my Chaos Gremlin 7 billion tabs. So it definitely helps because you can create like stacks and then have like one group, and then in that group you can have like 7 billion tabs. It's great. But that has it built in. Fred, okay, I will get Fred in a second. Hold on, hold your horses. Hold your horsies. Fred stream, never. Fred's dead. Didn't have VIP, so Fred he shows up. Hold your horses! ADHD mean can't focus on, ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. There's 3 types of it, so, but basically it's like my brain's running at 100 miles an hour and there's 7 different things going on. So I've usually got like a song stuck in my head, there's a buzzing in the background, there's about 3 different like storylines going. I'm usually reciting the lore of 2 different characters, I'm also playing a game, I'm also like reading, and I'm also like talking at the same time, and I'm trying to do something else, and it's just like, my brain's very fast, okay? That's why I talk the way I do. Guest's overrated. Yeah, no, Guest is definitely overrated. Guest is more self-sufficient than anything. YouTube knows about Firefox ad blockers. Yeah, no. I may also have ADHD and autism. Yeah, I didn't realize that I had them until I was an adult. As a child, I was often told that I was just like a behavioral problem, and I was just like attention seeking. And then like, I got diagnosed when I was like 17. And it all just kind of made sense. Like, no, guys. My brain's been funny the entire time. I will heal Shed in a sec. You guys will be okay. I'll just stack up on pizzas. For now, Shed, you can have this. Still third in line. Third, you'll get through eventually, I promise. Fred, I'm trying to get a picture of Fred. My iPad camera is buns. Holy! Fred! Fred, my man. Oh my god, I'm trying to get a picture of Fred and 1x is killing me instead. Help me! I might have to put the model on down if you want a proper, like, good photo of Fred. I'm gonna have to turn the model off for a minute. Or actually, I might be able to get it there. It's fuzzy because my iPad's like 5 years old, but you know, it'll do because it's this is from when I went to college. So obviously it's quite ancient. I do feel quite old. I left college last year and I did 3 years at college, so you can imagine the age of the thing. Oh fuck. The real Fred were the friends we made along the way. That is so true. I love that phrase. You're so right for that. Right, okay, to the Hive General, aka the Hive Channel. Off we go, off we go, off we go. Everybody pop in there for some Fred revealing. Fred reveal. Finally I joined, welcome in, welcome in. Error, try again, when did I get that? Shedletsky. This little guy covers my fan has a blue light on it, and sometimes when it's like nighttime, it can be quite like waking. So I use this little guy to cover up the thing on my fan. The little light, because obviously blue light is something that can keep you awake. Fred is cute, Fred is cute. Fred also has a little stingray friend, but his stingray friend seems to be stuck at the minute. Oh, I think it's over for me. Can't chat, by the way, that's not a problem. I actually barely read the Roblox chat sometimes. I was trying to get to the elevation, but I just suck. I'm just bad at this game. I'm sure you can get your own Fred somewhere. I don't even remember where Fred came from. I think Fred came from one of those, you know, those crappy, like, machines you see in stores that have, like... I think Fred came from one of those machines that have the, you know, the... Fred is a little squishy guy. He's a little squishy little toy guy. Little panda bear thing. We were talking about him earlier, that's what. This is the first time we've mentioned Fred. He was from one of those, you know those things where you put like a 50p in and then you twist the coin into the pit and it gives you a little ball. It was from one of them that was full of like STEM toys or something. Deleted messages. Oh, there's just the pick thing. Gachapon. That could be what they're called. There's another person as well. Hold on. But yeah, you know what, actually, now that I think about it, another fun idea is maybe in the future I will add some more stuff to Fred channel? No, but I was actually just thinking, you know how we have, you know how we have the Mimo bot that drops the honey in the general chat? And you can buy little rolls and bits? I'm thinking of putting Fred in there. So you can buy like a Fred license or like a membership to the Fred fan club. And it'll give you a little roll for like so much honey pots. barely watch streams, but I like this, so I'm gonna be here every Friday. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. That means a lot to me because streaming is something that I have a lot of fun with. I barely see streams where the streamer actually reads all the questions. Yeah, no, I love reading things. I really like talking to people. That's why I stream, because I love talking to people. And I think that, I think yapping is my favorite hobby. And I like a lot of horror games, so I'm here to share my interests, share my knowledge, and just goof around at the end of the day. I think that's... yeah, it's just something I do. I like to talk. To be fair, I don't have much of, like, a social outlet now that I have the disabilities that I have, because they kind of developed when I was a teenager and they just kind of get worse over time. So this is my main form of social outlet, and it's very nice to be able to kind of just talk about what I want. The killer is griddying! No! No! Mamma mia! Please! Not again, man! Oh. No. Every time. Please take it. Please take it. Please take it. Please. 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 I don't want to die anymore. But yeah, no, talking's fine when I start, I never shut up. I'm the same. I often have my moments of, like, brain deadness, but once I get into it, I'm never shutting up. But yeah, no. It's something I really enjoy doing, and I'm so glad that people like watching, because I'm just here to yap. I play a lot of... yes, I'm gonna use thank you, guys. Thank you to my little army of bodyguards here. But, yeah. I play a lot of games and I have a lot of fun with it, so I'm here to share my enjoyment, yap my head off. But I always say as well, people are welcome to pop into streams and, like, come and ask for, like, help with, like, the game, for example. I'll always come and explain stuff in, like, easy to understand terms, and I'm happy to go through and, like, actually showcase how to do something. So, yeah, it's something that I'm really happy to do, because I know how it can be sometimes when you don't understand what something's saying. But I'm always happy to show how to do something, and I'm always happy to sit and explain it again and again until someone gets it. They say my hitbox is a problem. My hitbox is in the negative for some reason. I seem to be 7 meters back there. But that's okay. I ain't too bothered about it. Let me get over here. Come on. A little bit further. Yes! Play another game? Yeah, I play all sorts of games. I can run you through a full list if you like. Region is Europe. We're in, I think, France or Germany. One of the two. I'm UK based, so the streams will always be in Europe servers. Get down. I'm okay. I'm not in immediate danger. But yeah, no, oh, I see. Yeah, I usually always play in Europe. But I play all sorts of games. So just this week we've done Trepidation on Tuesday, which is something we do every Tuesday. That's the other part of my schedule. Then we also did Dead by Daylight on Wednesday, which was the brand new Krasu DLC with the Survivor V as well. Has anybody seen the really funny Dead by Daylight bug at the minute where the tambourine perk 1, 2, 3, 4, if you use it with Vecna's hand, you the tambourine grows to the entirety of the entirety of the map. It goes huge. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger every time you use it. Stream days are... the set in stone ones are usually Tuesday and Friday, but I do what I can when I can. The best way to kind of keep up with that sort of stuff is the Discord has the content creation ping. I usually ping about 5 minutes before... about 5 minutes before stream, but I usually, I talk about it in the general chat. I'll usually ask what, like, people want to see during the day. Chat revive ping is where I ping everyone randomly. But yeah. Don't use Vecna. Oh no, use Vecna. Use Vecna. It's really funny. I can send a video if you'd like. It's actually, no, I did post a video of it already in the Dead by Daylight chat. You can go find it. Bully the killer. Oh. Gonna play befriending fish? Never played Undertale. I don't know anything about it. People often mention it. But the person is an alien undercover pretending to be a human. I'm not an alien, I swear! Bash. Position in line 10. Oh, I'm sorry. The lines get really big and I don't know how it happens. I didn't know there was so many people. Oh, that was really close. Favorite song? I'm not actually a huge fan of listening to like game soundtracks in terms of like in a playlist. I listen to a lot of various things. I can listen to certain pieces, like I have obviously like the Stardew Valley soundtrack is gorgeous. Oh, that was very close. But yeah, I've not actually listened to many of the tracks in like a musical standpoint. Please. Time, yeah, so we usually stream 6 PM BST. Sometimes it'll be 6:15 if I'm slightly late eating dinner. So for reference right now it is 8 PM in the UK. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna send these guys out real quick. I listen to a lot of random, like, music. Recently listened to Leve's new album, if anybody else has listened to it. A Matter of Time. Is it A Matter of Time? I think it's called A Matter of Time. The one with the clock and stuff. It's 3 AM for you? Bloody hell, go to sleep. Don't be here. Whoops, bit late. Crikey, you guys are in completely different time zones. How do you volume down? You want a Windows PC. If you're on a Windows PC, go to where your little speaker icon is in the bottom right, next to your time, and hit, right click it, and it'll bring up, you get volume mixer, I think it says. Something like that, and you can go and adjust the volume for every app on your PC that's open right now. New channel idea. I'm doing tech support now. Who up watching V tech support? Coming soon. GG. Yeah, the app. You can change all the app volumes. It's a Windows feature. But you can probably also go into the settings of the game. But I believe if on the PC, you can do that for every app. It's the same way that I do it often for like my Discord and if you're an EST, you'll be 5 hours behind. EST's 5 hours behind. CST 6 hours behind. MST 7 hours behind. PST 8 hours behind. That's the US time zones for you. CEST, which is Europe, that is 1 hour ahead of me. And time it is for me at the minute is 8 PM. It's 8:12. Sorry about that. I don't know why the bot didn't trigger the anti-spam there for a sec. Let me go and double check that it's actually running real quick. Once I'm not being murdered, obviously. Whoa, okay, lag spike, hello. Beans in a can, hi. What a name, Beans in a Can. I like that. Great name, like it. Postcode streamers are always live at 3 AM. Oh, sorry. I tried to stream. What would you rate for Forsaken with lyric bits? I've never seen those. I've never heard of that. I usually try to stream 3-4 hours, so I usually go about until 10 o'clock, but sometimes I can go up to, I think my record's been 8. I've done 8 hours in a row before. Nearly killed me, don't get me wrong, the last 2 hours was spent in terrible pain, but I did it for the sake of being able to say that I'd done it, do you know what I mean? It was a Forsaken stream, actually. It was... yeah, but 3 to 4 hours. Sometimes I go longer, sometimes I go shorter. It depends on my illnesses. I have, obviously, a pain disorder, and I have a bad heart, so sometimes I need to go and lay down first. I am thinking, though, because I know a lot of people here say, oh, you're streaming at 3 AM, you're streaming at this hour, you're streaming at that hour. So what I do want to do is I do want to start looking at doing the split stream idea I mentioned earlier. So I'll do 12 PM until 3 PM, and then take a 3-hour break to kind of recuperate my energy, and then come back at, like, 6 PM after dinner. That would require me to slightly adjust my sleep schedule up, but that's something I don't mind doing if you guys would be interested in it. If you're here and I have a message for you. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday, and right now you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. Oh, I love doing that. I guard you. Thank you. I appreciate your guarding. My voice fits it. It's because I understand the general accent of it. Am I good at Forsaken? God, no. But yeah, no, I understand the general accent of it, so I can kind of mimic what it's saying. That's why I did it the way that I did it. I pitched my voice up a little bit. I can do that. I can do that. I've actually done higher pitches before, so. VTech, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Fish. Fish! Gone fishing. Insert, you know does anybody remember the Club Penguin minigame where you go ice fishing and the sharks would bite the line? That's just unlocked a very specific memory for me. Ah, the good old days. Pizza! Pizza! Where'd it go? Go, 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 twin! FNAF World? People keep mentioning it. People keep saying I sound like something from that, but I can't remember what it was. I think it was the cupcake. Oh, yeah, welcome. I remember you saying earlier that you just joined, but my bot's a little bit slow. That's okay, we don't judge. We love the stream elements all the same. When were you when Club Penguin is kill? I was in my house eating Dorito when the phone rang. Club Penguin is kill. No. Do you want a pizza, dude? Oh no. Look for you when I'm... I mean, if you guys want to be like that, you can be like that, I suppose. I'm not really bothered by it at the end of the day. I know a lot of people try and claim to stream snipe or claim to, like, do this or that, but it's okay, you know, I'm not ultimately super bothered by it. Oh, no. No! Oh, no, 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 no! Please. I don't want to die. No! Ah! Oh, no. Bleeding! I didn't even touch it! Ah! Ah! No! 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 No, please! No! Come on, dude. I've worked so hard for this. Don't take this from me now! No. That was stressful. Talk about heart attack. Crikey. 144 beats per minute. Near-death experience, that's for sure. I don't say that to concern anyone, by the way. My heart rate is used to going over to 200 beats per minute, so 148 is nothing. Oh, it's going up still. Bloody hell. But yeah, no. That's normal for me. That's the way my little fun condition works. It's a nervous system thing. Can you play some other games soon, or Forsaken Friday only Forsaken? Forsaken Friday is usually only a Forsaken thing, but I do stream other games different days. And probably after this stream, I'll be on the Vhive Minecraft server. 8-hour straight. Come back, please. Words. 8-hour Forsaken stream part 2. No. Listen, I took painkillers like half an hour ago, but still, no way. My shoulders are already aching at the mere thought. You're giving my chronic pain. Have they seen me? They have, definitely. Got kicked? Who kicked? Did you disconnect or like? Roblox can be a bit finicky like that, I'm sorry. I would use a private server for like some minigames and stuff, but because I can't disable the developer killers, obviously, I can't really use private servers. I'm popular? I didn't think I was. I told everyone to use them, but unfortunately we just had people I just ended up having to kick. Stream on multiple platforms? No, but I used to. I don't anymore. I used to cross-platform stream to Twitch as well, but not many people were really interested in the Twitch, so I just kind of stopped doing it. But I can bring that back if people are interested. I didn't know if Twitch was maybe... I don't know how to do it. Those antennas for real look like the things from the anime Saiki K. Is that what it's based on? No, these are beboppers. These are, as you might know, as you might not know, I don't know. I'm like, I've always had like the nickname V the Bee, because the channel name officially is Eucera V, and Eucera is a genus of bees. So we've always had kind of like a bee theme going, and the bee, like the little beboppers, are kind of there to match that. But yeah, I think I've heard of that. Is that the one with the? It's like a. I don't remember. I just remember it's something about being like a telepathic trans dude or something. I remember seeing like a TikTok compilation or something about it a while ago for like show recommendations. I think it was during Pride Month because everyone was doing like, oh, shows with like trans rap and stuff. Which I'm here for, I love it. Yeah, we love a good bit of rap. Solid 12 apps. I've never really seen it. I'm not really a huge anime fan, but I mean, I'll maybe have to give it a go sometime. Luckily, no actual real-life bee content. No, the most you'll get is, we have, obviously the channel banner, as you kind of seen in the rebrand, is bees in space. But they're, like, not quite anthropomorphic, but, like, cartoony bee, like, people. Also, I'm gonna serve hoppers again, just because I can. If I'm in a different place for you, and if you're talking about the game, the stream has latency. It's a YouTube feature where I'm a little bit behind. But other than that, the stream might be, you might be behind. If you hover over it and the live dot is not red, click the little bit that says live and it should catch you up. But yeah, no, YouTube has something called latency that I can't control. It's just something that they have built in. The best I can do is set it to low, but it's not going to really do anything other than take a couple of seconds or two off. Just when I'm gonna hop to another server and it'll probably be a pretty empty server, so you have if you keep on the game page, not the game page, on my profile page, you should be able to join pretty quickly. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to, like, clean out the servers in public servers of, like, people that have been in every server so far. So the best I can do is ask for people to just, like, if you've been in the game already, try to give other people a chance. But other than that, I can't really do anything about it, you know? 12:30 AM and I've still not had dinner. Yeah, I think you should go and get dinner. Bring dinner. Come sit and eat your dinner while watching stream, I'm sure. I'll keep it entertaining for you. I'll try anyway. I yap my little heart out and that's all I really do. It's my favourite hobby. It's what I love. It's what I love. I like talking. Will I play something else? I mean, Forsaken Friday, we tend to stick to just playing Forsaken for a couple hours, but I mean, if you guys want, depending on my energy levels, I could end this stream and start another one up, if that's what you want, and then we can switch to something different. I could do Dead by Daylight. I'm actually feeling like playing Dead by Daylight, so if you want, when we hit the, like, 3-hour mark, I could switch us over to Dead by Daylight for a bit. If you want to do that. What do we think? Yeah, no? Would you guys be interested in Dead by Daylight gameplay? Have DVD but you can't play it? No worries. I will probably go through a lot of don't have a GPU. That's fair enough. I would probably be playing, like, a lot of Killer. I do enjoy playing a lot of Dead by Daylight Killer, so I'd probably run through, like, that kind of stuff, and I'm more than happy to hear your suggestions on if you want to watch me play certain killers and give, like, tips on how I do it. Or I can walk you through certain builds that I like and stuff like that. That's what I do a lot with Dead by Daylight. I was doing that the other day with the new killer, the Krasu. Other Roblox games, I could do that tomorrow if that's something you guys would like. Maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. 3 in line. I'm sorry. I can't really control how the queues are. But yeah, as I say, Dead by Daylight is definitely something I'd be willing to do tonight if you guys would be interested. I can make a thumbnail for it right now, actually. 2 in line. I'm sorry, guys. I can't control the queue lines, as you know, so please bear with me on that regard. I'm trying my best, I promise. Unfortunately, I don't have any control over certain aspects of this, and queue times is one of them. I'll try my best to make sure that you can get in, what's the word? Words. I'll try to make sure that you can obviously, like, join. I usually try to pick out really small servers. But obviously, at the end of the day, I don't have, like, control over what happens. I just can try my best. But yeah, in terms of, like, other streams tonight. I think Dead by Daylight would be the top of my list. Other things I'd maybe be willing to do would be anything I can do with a controller for the sake of my joints. So, Jason. Evil Within 2 is an option, I believe. I did Evil Within 2 on controller. I don't remember. Alternatively, I don't know what else we have in my Steam library that I can pick up. Let me have a look through real quickly. Ah! No! No! I mean, I could try maybe like Hollow Knight, but I don't think I'd be very good with it today. I'm not... Because that'd be something I'd have to approach as the first thing we stream. I might actually see if I can find like a way to practice that before we stream Hollow Knight again. But yeah, Dead by Daylight's something I probably would do tonight. If you guys want like something other than Forsaken tonight. I don't know, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to do like an ASIM thing, I don't turn my voice chat on in game, by the way, so it's for the safety of the channel and everything else. People can be quite nasty sometimes. But yeah, I can do it like an ASIM stream again. I know we did, Words, come back to me, please. I know we did the ASIM streams a while ago, if anybody tuned into those, where we covered Dire Death, we did Pawned by 1400, we did Break In and Steal Things, we did Dimensional Coalescence, we did Run and Slash, we did a bunch of different games on Roblox that are all they're all obviously asymmetricals. Private servers, unfortunately, I can't do for Forsaken because we can't disable dev characters, and unfortunately people are... Well, the dev characters can be quite overpowered, and obviously as, like, the person who owns the server, I still can't disable them. So, when I'm trying to play killer in, like, various, like, different things, I'll just randomly get beat up by, like, 4 martial artists, as happened last stream, unfortunately. And no matter how many times I told people not to play characters, they unfortunately did, so. Just because of the pure chaos it brought and the pure stress on my poor little brain. We're just rolling around Publix and just hopping around, doing what I can, you know? Unfortunately, I'm not a miracle worker. I'd love to be able to play with all of you in one server, but unfortunately I can't help if it's full or if there's various issues that we run into. So, unfortunately, it's just kind of... I'm doing my best, and that's all I can do. And I hope you guys can just, you know, appreciate what it is for what it is rather than what it's not. Favorite survivor? Well, I always kind of started out with Elliot, so my Elliot is obviously the highest level that I have. But I do quite enjoy a variety. I do enjoy Dusakar gameplay. Dusakar is quite fun. Actually reminds me, I think we should go for that. Playtime is about 7 days. I've been through that a couple of times, but yeah. Also, let me know if the audio is too quiet. I know a couple of people keep mentioning that to me. Yeah, my playtime isn't huge because a lot of the time when I'm making videos and stuff, obviously because a lot of my videos are more on the tutorial side, a lot of the time that spent kind of studying the mechanics of the game and putting them into understandable ways in which like my neurodivergent brain processes it, in hopes that other people with similar difficulties understanding certain things, you know, would understand. VIP? No, I don't have VIP. I do not. I do not have the funds for that. I'm gonna be so for real. Well, I did get a Roblox refund through the other day, actually. So I have a couple of Robux, but nowhere near enough for that. I'm probably gonna buy myself a new outfit. And by new outfit, I mean the same 3 classic shirts and classic pants, because anything more than 5 Robux is out of my budget. I'm broke. Refunds go through, you have to agree for them. But I often get refunds for everything that I've got, going as far back as I've seen 2018 in some of my refund messages. So it goes pretty far back, but obviously they didn't refund back when my account was first created in 2010. So some of the stuff I have obviously is just gone. But like requesting a refund? Oh, no, you just get a message from Roblox saying you're eligible for a refund, hit agree, and you agree. I only get them once in a blue moon, but once you've got one, just save it in your inbox and you can hit the agreement button whenever you lose something and it will usually go through. V, say hi. Hi. Hello. I'm waving in person. You just can't see me because my hands aren't rigged. Maybe one day. If I ever get the funds for like a hand-rigged model, we'll go for that. I wouldn't even know if that's... Is that a thing? Can I get a model with hand rigging? No, I would throw far too many middle fingers at people. Not obviously in a harsh way, but in just like a satirical joking way. That's how we joke over here. Get zapped. Am I dying? Are you? I see a black screen! We need that, you know that TikTok audio that's like, I see the end of the horizon, Hatsune Miku! Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the chaos. That's what we are around here. Chaotic, that's for sure. No, that way. No, no, that way. I'll get there eventually. Just bear with me, okay? My brain's running at like 2 miles an hour right now. I seem to lack basic, Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. That was not my intention. Whoopsies. You can tell I'm like... It's a true V moment, isn't it? That's what my streams are, though. My streams are just a chaotic mess. I suppose that's the fun of it. Twin! Twin run! Never mind, I'm dead. But yeah, no, I definitely can do a Dead by Daylight stream later tonight if you guys want that. I'll actually whip up a thumbnail for it right now. What do we think? Okay, do we want the Springwood, Haddonfield, or Coldwind for the background? What do you guys want? Any votes? Any votes? I can kind of describe the pictures too. Springwood, it's the house with the car, you know, the red car? Haddonfield, it's one of the hooks, you know, with the lamp in that little pathway with the benches. And Coldwind, it's the main building. You know, the little, like, house with, like, the rickety wood. FNAF World, I never actually seen FNAF World. Let me, actually, no, I maybe won't look that up on Steam at the minute because it will just start blasting Steam has a tendency to do that. I got $5 in my Steam wallet. Don't even remember where they came from, but we will be spending those in Dead by Daylight. It isn't in Steam? Oh, goodness. Need to go? No worries. Thanks for showing up. I hope you enjoyed. Game Jolt? I don't have Game Jolt, whatever that is. I only really get stuff from Steam. Or Epic. Goodbye, alien. Sleep, Lord, gloop, gloop. Sleep, sleep. Yeah, I mainly just get stuff from Steam. What's on discount? What do we have on sale today? Recommended based on games you play and it's all free. Steam DB? No, I do not. Can I get a refund for my school laptop being trash? Oh my god. You guys got school laptops? That wasn't a thing in here. Might finally get it now. One in line. Yay! Do you accept friend requests? On Roblox? No. But on Discord, I do. And you can also join my community Discord server, which I talk in quite a lot, so it's yeah, it's something that I with Roblox, it's because I want to keep my friends list obviously to my friends and like people I know and play with. But Discord doesn't have a limit, and my Discord server obviously doesn't have a limit, so I'm, you know, much more able to add people there, and I'm more than happy to. Roblox unfortunately has a friend request, a friend limit, sorry, of 3,000 people? No. No, 300. No, wait. What am I on about? It's like 1k. Yeah, it's 1k. Sorry. It's 1k, and I obviously have 6k subscribers, so I feel like it'd be really unfair to add certain people and not other people. So, for that sake, I just keep it to my friends and people that I play with frequently. But Discord, I don't have a limit, so I'm more than happy to add absolutely everybody that, you know, wants to reach out. But yeah. Yeah. As I say, I also have the community server, which I do a lot of stuff in terms of yapping in. We also have the Minecraft server in there, so we have a custom Java server for Minecraft where we all kind of play, and it's like Cobblemon, which is like a Pokemon mod, and then a bunch of like farming mods and exploration and biome mods. But I just play a lot of games in the Discord. It's just something we goof around in, and I just post a lot of silly memes and various, like, words. I often talk about streams as well, so I discuss a lot of, like, cancellations if I ever have to make any, or I discuss a lot of, what's the word? Bring work. I discuss a lot of, stream ideas and concepts and stuff. Left 4 Dead, yes, I have Left 4 Dead 2. I've played a lot of Left 4 Dead 2. We played, I played Globtastic with a bunch of groups. A group of pals in the past. Globtastic was really funny. Silly as anything, although I don't know what the obsession with Tesco is. It's quite funny. What do you mean I just roll up after, like, random various exploration of, like, goofy zombies and, like, PNG witches to then roll up and find Tesco, of all places. Do I have a Discord server? Yeah, it's linked in the description below. It should be there. If it's not, let me know and I'll fix that. But yeah, no, it's a community that's kind of open to everyone. It's... You might get a little confused at first, but there is a directory channel called Directory to help you out with anything that you might need. And I'm always there to ask as well. Oh no. Ah! But yeah, there's actually a lot in the Discord that we don't really use anymore. There was a Pokemon bot at one point, and I don't know where that even went. I just think it's been, like, unused for so long, it's just kind of sat there now. But I have, we haven't played Mafia in a while either. We should do a Mafia game night sometime. Oh, I'm gonna get wiped out here. Yeah. But yeah, no, I just have a lot of fun with various things. Supermarkets. That's an interesting one. What kind of supermarkets? Are we talking like... Oh, wait. The username. Sorry, you confused the life out of me then. I didn't realize your name was that. That's... What a name. What a name to have. You know what? I can respect it. I thought you were just like, oh, I like supermarkets. Oh, I'm I'm so cooked. So cooked. Polish supermarkets. Okay, go on. Elaborate. Tell us about Polish supermarkets. What makes Polish supermarkets special? Oh my god. Oh, yeah, I feel... I'm Polish. You know what? Fair enough. I suppose that would make Polish supermarkets special. They have cool themes. Fair enough. You know what? I can respect that. UK supermarkets are okay. They're just kind of bland, I suppose. You've got like Tesco and stuff, which are like good. But, I don't think there's anything super startling. The concept of British meal deals is pretty solid though. I do like a good meal deal. Finally got Taft to milestone 4, congrats. I think there's actually a NPC you can interact with in the lobby when you get milestone 4 Taft. So I suppose that's something for you to look into, isn't it? 15 minutes until I evaporate? I don't even have 15 minutes. Yeah, see, I'm dead. Oh, I'm so bad at this. It's me, the cool guy. Hello. Who do I main? I don't really main anybody. I kind of bounce from, like, various different people. I get really bored if I just play one person, so I kind of bounce back and forth between everyone. I suppose the ones I've played the most, though, are Dusaka, like, 2-time, Elliot, obviously. The rest are all just kind of there. Why have I got a dance circle around me? Hello? Sorry, you can probably hear my keyboard at the moment. I need to work on some more silencing stuff. I used to have O-rings on my keyboard, but they stopped the... what's the word? The kind of feedback I get from that kind of feeling of like pushing the key down. It was like less... what's the word? less impactful. It didn't feel like I was hitting the keys very much. That kind of bugged my brain out a little bit, so I took the O-rings out. No, not again. Guys. I'm in danger. I don't want to die, man. I have my own YouTube channel, but I haven't even started. You know, I can respect it. I mean, I don't think subscribers make much of a difference. I don't know, personally, I just do it for the love of the game. That's like a quote thing, isn't it? I love the game. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've always done YouTube for the sake of just having fun and expressing my love and for certain things. And the channel just kind of picked up on its own. I've been doing it for 2 years. And it's been really, like, fun for me. But I do suppose that, I have a decent following. I mean, people always kind of show up to my streams, which I really like. I've always got someone to talk to, and it makes my day, really. Remember the guy with like 11 killer wins? No, but that sounds like me. I would have 11 killer wins total after like 20 days. Also, I'm a YouTube streamer. Awesome! I mean, if you ever need anything in terms of like help with like configuration of setup, just ask away. I'm sure I can like help you out with various things. I've been at this for a while, so I kind of understand how to fix basic issues and configure things. But yeah, the only thing I can say is don't ask about like low-end device settings, because I don't know anything about it. My device is like really high-end, so I don't know how to configure for low-end devices. Streaming device, I use OBS. I'm running through OBS 32, I think it is. But I've had a various amount of like different OBSs as the updates have kind of come out over the years. Yeah, so I obviously have OBS for my streaming, and then I have my configurations of the little pop-ups when subscribers come through and donations come through. Those are done through Stream Elements, and my model's obviously done with VTube Studio. But I use various different bits and pieces. OBS, I suppose it's confusing, but a lot of the things are just there, but you don't have to use them. You can turn them off, actually, if it's a bit too much for you. I can kind of... There's a button at the top next to, like, File and Edit called Docs, and you just turn all the docs that you don't need off. So for mine, it just has, like, the chat. Yeah, you can watch a tutorial for it, or I can also run you through, I can actually, like, show you how mine's set up and kind of show you how to configure it. I always gotta dive first. Me too, don't worry. I'm in a similar boat. Your accent is so cute. Thank you. I didn't think it was possible to be called cute, but thank you. I appreciate it. I've got a Northern English accent. It's definitely tuned down when I'm streaming, but my natural accent's very thick. Yeah, I'm Northern English, so I obviously have that Britishness, and then I have like classic Northerner. Good old Northerner. Died to a fire slasher 2 times in a row. It's okay, because usually I find people chase me down and yell, "Oh, me!" and then they come and get me. So, I know the pain. I know the pain, I feel. But yeah. I definitely can show you, I definitely can show you how I set it up. It's actually fairly simple once you kinda have an understanding of what the buttons do. You just kind of roll with it. It's... Started watching you because you're the first Forsaken tutorial. Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that. I did get my tutorial videos out really early on. But, you know, I'm really glad to, like, obviously have helped people get into the game. That's why I often make, like, guide videos and, like, tutorial stuff. Because I enjoy sharing my interests and kind of breaking things down in a way that people can understand. I played Dusakar on mobile. Do you have any tips for that? Honestly, Dusakar is one where you have to be very, like, on the ball with, like, moving where you're aiming. So, for example, you'll see my mouse is going like that all the time. But it's a case of, especially if you're, like, close up, if you're going from afar, usually you can, get a bit more of a generalized hit. But at least with the pulse beam, you want to try and aim it for both of them, or just try and get as many people as possible with it. Spawn protection, I would make sure you're pretty far. It's a lot about prediction, as much as it's like, what's the word? As much as it's a case of you're gonna go protect various people, you're also relying on being able to predict where you think they're gonna go. And obviously sometimes that can come back to bite you a little bit. But yeah, shift lock probably would be much more helpful for mobile, because obviously you don't have a cursor. You just kind of have like a little point. As far as I'm aware, you just have that kind of like little dot in the middle, similar with controller. So shift lock's probably your best friend. Usually go to first person to aim. Yeah, honestly, it's a valid strat. There's no harm in it. It's whatever works for you at the end of the day. There's no wrong way to do something. If it works at the end of the day. That's how I always see things. But there's kind of like an idea of how you'd like aim at multiple people. But you kind of want to watch where they're going, because as Dusakar, you need to be ready to run. You will always get targeted by various killers, because they know that if you, like, correctly play your cards, you are going to be a vital part of the team. 8 days and I've been called a sweat. It's okay, I'm the opposite of a sweat. I'm a noob, still. Stream today. I think streaming is something that you should do for the love of it. If you want to stream today, go ahead, you know? I probably will do Dead by Daylight after this, because I know a lot of people said that they want to see something other than Forsaken today, so I'll probably switch over to Dead by Daylight in about, like, 20 minutes, if you guys want that. Is that something we're interested in? Because I won't bother doing it if you guys, like, aren't interested in it, but if there's, like, an abundance of people that would like it, I can do it. Scheduled it tomorrow for a pressure stream. That sounds fun. I think we did pressure once in viewer suggestions, so yeah, it's definitely fun. We had I think we had 8 people at once, and it was just chaos. It was really funny though. Yeah, I was make a little thumbnail for the Dead by Daylight. Idea either way, and that way, if I don't use it today, I can always use it in the future, can't I? Scale that down ever so slightly. And... am I only going to play Forsaken for this live? Well, the plan is that when we get to about the 3-hour mark, or like 3.5 hours, I'm probably going to switch over to Dead by Daylight, but to do that, I'm going to have to end the stream and then swap over to a new stream, if that makes sense. So it will just be like, stop, title, start. It will probably be like a 15-minute downtime maximum, And I don't even think it'll take that long. I'll probably just run to my kitchen, grab some snacks. You know, grab a drink. And then we'll just move on to some Dead by Daylight. 1x tips? I don't play 1x enough. If I'm honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of 1x. I mostly play Norley, actually. But yeah, if you're interested in Dead by Daylight, I'll be playing a lot of that. I'm happy to explain how Dead by Daylight works as well, if you guys are interested in learning that game. I know a lot of people kind of go into Dead by Daylight and find that the tutorial system for that game is inadequate, so yeah, but I mean, I don't know, maybe I can make a guide video on Dead by Daylight. I think, because I know that the tutorial in that game is far from adequate. It doesn't explain enough about the fundamentals. And it doesn't explain it in a very good way. So, I mean, I'm always happy to, you know, run with that sort of stuff. But that's kind of what I do with streams a lot, is I say, please feel free to come in and ask how to do something. I will more than happily show you. It's the same I say with, like, if you want to see me play a specific character, just ask away. I'm not going to say no. But yeah, you know, if you guys want to see how I play this character or that character, just ask. I mean, you know, I forget sometimes, so just remind me, but other than that, I'm more than happy to do it, you know? An Among Us stream? I don't have Among Us. It costs so much, and I don't have it. I don't know how much it costs, but it's like a couple of bucks, isn't it? Mobile is free. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to stream it from mobile, obviously, because that's how the streams run through OBS, and OBS is PC only. So as I say, it wouldn't. Other games on Roblox? Yeah, so on Tuesdays, every Tuesday we stream Trepidation, which is another asymmetrical, similar to... It's the same genre as Forsaken, although it's a lot more complex. Other than that, I kind of just play whatever I feel like. But I used to play a lot of social games on Roblox. On Tap is like a 17+ bar game on Roblox, and it was just like a really cool hangout for like the older groups of like Roblox. So people who grew up with it, really. And it's just like people my age. It's very nice to, because a lot of VC hangout games, you would find that people would be like really young, whereas in these like age restricted ones, they're all ID verified. So it's kind of nice little place to hang out without like screaming children. Dandy's World, I don't think I've ever played it. I don't really know anything about it other than people get angry at me for it. Something to do with name stealing, which I don't know how that works. But yeah, apparently I have the same name as a character. And I pinched the name. Try it? I mean, it's not my cup of tea. The fans of the game unfortunately kind of put me off it, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. I don't know. I've received a lot of aggression from people regarding the game, so I don't know whether I find it to be a good idea. Anyway, it is time to be committing some murders. Yeah. But yeah, no, my Cool Kit gameplay is kind of mediocre, but down, bit late. Bit late on that one. Send these guys out. My little, Veronica coming out is definitely gonna mess up my streams. Like, I know the confusion is gonna be extreme. Gotcha. Bye-bye. It's past your bedtime, friend. Tell him to go sleepy. Let's go get this Elliot. I fear it's over for Shed. There we go. There we go. We got that Elliot. A little bit more. Ah, slightly off. Oh. People are getting a little bit too good at predicting me for this. I fear I may just be predictable.
Nom, nom, nom.
Oh, my thing didn't activate. What survivor should you be next? I suppose that's up to you. Who do you enjoy? I forget TAFs exist. TAFs are but the bane of my existence. Or I be spinning in circles. Bye bye TAF. Sleepy time. Who's next? Who's next for bedtime? Gotcha. Stinkletsky. Stinkletsky for nap time. Stinkletsky for nap time. Come on. A little bit further. Oh, come on.
Nom, nom, nom.
Stinkletsky. Sleepy time. It's sleepy time. Your sleepy time. First of all. Who's next for sleepy time? Oh, come on, it's so close. It's gonna be a little bit too close for comfort, isn't it? Please. I wasn't gonna get LMS anyway, to be quite frank. It was very close. Yeah. You know what? I'll go until heart, like 3, we'll go until just past 3 hours, and then we'll do Dead by Daylight if you guys are interested. I am getting the thumbnail made up and I will go and schedule it in a sec. Just so that you guys kind of have that confirmation that it will go ahead. Can't hear my game audio. It might be a little bit quiet, but I can turn it up. A little bit louder. And then I'll just quickly... I'm just gonna quickly hit this button, give me a sec. There we go. There we go. Let's do a game everyone can play. I mean, that's definitely something we'll do tomorrow, because as I said, we'll go through asymmetricals and I'll make sure to have my joins on. But yeah, that's kind of tomorrow's plan. Protect? Yeah, sure, no worries. I'm on my own protection mission at the moment. But yeah, I do want to do DBT tonight because I know a lot of people would be interested in that. I've been getting requests quite a lot for doing Dead by Daylight, so I'll do that. But tomorrow, as I said, we'll do the asim thing if people are still interested in it. So if you guys want to go and drop like asymmetricals that you want to see me play tomorrow, it's like Die Death, I know like a couple of people have mentioned. Send those over to the suggestion forum in the Beehive, and I will make a little list, and we'll kind of have like what's the word? We'll kind of have like a little wheel to spin again, and we'll just go through like different asim games on Roblox. I feel like you could voice Azure. I don't know. I'm not sure what Azure would actually sound like, but I mean, I don't think I'd be quite meeting the like requirements for the role anyway. But sounds fun, doesn't it? Oh well, I thought the Shaletsky was gonna take that heal, but I'm supposing maybe not. Oh well, it's okay. Why am I I'm not, I'm a witch. That's it's a Dusakos skin that's a witch. Voice matches? I mean, I'll give it a go, but I just these voice matches, Fred is I love Fred. Fred the goat. Obviously. Is it hard to play while talking? I'm sort of. You gotta remember that I'm also reading on one side of the thing. But yeah, I suppose not really, but also yes at the same time. Because I'm obviously multitasking with quite like a variety of things. Can you voice Freddy Fazbear in my Freddy X Mario fanfic? No. You are the reason that AO3 is down. Blocked. My mother will be hearing about this. I will not question that. I've learned not to question anything anymore. Do you know what? To be fair, we did play a very funny game night one time. There's this website, and it's called like Frantic Fanfic or something, and it's like a party game, and it's you put 5 characters into a list, and everyone puts 5 characters in randomly, and then they're all shuffled, and you get 5 random characters, and you have to write like a fan fiction. Like you write the opening, and then the next person writes like the middle section, and then someone else writes the end. And it's really funny because it comes out with some like super cast things. I think we had like I don't know, some character was like shipped with a can of beans last time. It was really funny. But you'll probably be able to find it if you go far enough back in the events channel of the Beehive. It was so cast. and yet it was so funny at the same time. It made me chuckle. There was a bunch of random Sonic characters, and there was like various British cartoons and all sorts of random silly things. But yeah, I'll see if I can find a list of who was in the last section. Yep, there we go. So, here we go. We had Miss Piggy from the Muppets and Bigfoot. We had Claudine Wolfe and Nicki Minaj, but evil edition. Vector and Draculaura. Nicki Minaj and Pikachu. Me and Harry Potter, for some reason. PC Plum from Balamory and James Charles. Ice Spice and Asterion. Markiplier and Adam Sandler. Queen Elizabeth II and Trisha Paytas. Gandalf and Gil. Aunt Fanny from Robots and Grace Howard the Engineer. I don't know who that is, but it was really funny. Poor Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, this was before she passed, obviously. This was like last year, but it was really funny. But yeah, what they call it when being shot in the heart? I do not. I would presume it's just, I don't know, I don't know what you mean in terms of like medical stuff. It's just a, what, a chance. What do I aim for next? John Doe, Nolly, 1x and a cool kid. I would say go for John Doe. I never see any does no more. No does. Bring back the John Does. John Doe, the ultimate tormentation. The evil of all time. The dough. Oh hell yeah, it's pizza time. The dough. I suppose it's quite fitting. John Doe and the pizza. V is not bald. It's a common misconception. V actually has exactly 3 hairs on their head. That is insane. Right, guys, what do you want? Right, what do we want? Place your orders, guys. Come tell me what you want. What do you want? What do you want, Mr. Doe? 1 UGG. Pizza. What genre of pizza? Do you want the red one? The cheese? Or the cheese? Sure thing. Let me head into the back and cook that up for you real quick. Right. Okay, we need so where's the dough, guys? Where's the dough? We need do you know what we need to make? Has anybody seen those TikToks and it's the baking and it's the comments on those baking videos and it's like, I'm stuck in the oven. That's what we're gonna get, but we're gonna get it at work at a pizza place edition. Where's the dough? Where's the dough? Go get the dough. Chance, get on it. Get to the dough shop, or else. You better go for the dough. Hi guys, how you holding up out there? From the police? Oh, not again. Your restaurant has major health
Nom nom
violations.
nom.
Look, man, look. I don't think the police are the ones that shut down the restaurants. I think that's the health inspectors. I'll have you know, I have 2 stars on, on Rober Eats. I'll have you know. You cannot disrespect my pizza. Too slow is crazy. There's no dough. You cannot shut down the restaurant. The restaurant is unstoppable. So many murders? Yeah, the chef was just murdered. Did you not see me die a horrible, horrible death? Honestly, guys, how can you pretend not to see? Okay, right. The Dead by Daylight thumbnail's nearly done. You guys ready? Oh, it's cute actually. I like that thumbnail. Do a wheel? Yeah, do the wheel. Everyone loves a good wheel. Da 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 da. 2609, isn't it today? 260925. There we go. Right, I will go and schedule that up. And we will shuffle to Dead by Daylight in a short while. We'll do a couple more rounds of Forsaken and then I will call it a day. Take a 10-minute break and then at probably like past. Maybe not past, maybe on, I don't know, whenever we start. I'll ping in the Discord server, so if you guys want to keep up, you can either turn the notifications on YouTube or you can join the Discord server and take the content ping role. But yeah, I do want to play a lot of Dead by Daylight Killer. I did get my Krasu to Prestige 1 after stream. You'll be glad to know, so yeah, we've also got the Ghoul now. I leveled up my Ghoul to Prestige 1 as well, so we got both of those to play around with, and we got some other bits and pieces as well. And then obviously we got the Survivor side of things as well. Plenty to do. Plenty to do. Because obviously I have the Walking Dead survivors I've never bothered to level. I think I maybe Prestige 1 the Rick, but I never did Michonne. I think Mr. Doe stole the dough. Guys, I've solved the mystery. Survivor is Taff and Killer is 1x. You know what? Good choices to be fair. Taff's quite fun. I'm terrible with Taff, but I feel like we gotta. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we gotta spread some joy and some pride. Is my controller already out? It is. It's over there ready. You know what? Everyone put Taff. Oh my god, yes, let's do it. I'm down. Let's all be Taff. Which Taff is the Taff of Taff? Let's get a new Taff skin to celebrate. Which should we be? Plash? I can afford the Plash one actually. Do we want that? I was thinking... I actually don't know what I was thinking. Should we get the Plash one? That seems fun. Yeah, squishy noises. It makes squishy noises, doesn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Hell yeah. Right, let's all, it's Taff time. Forget two time, it's TAF time. Oh my goodness, the army. Look at this! Oh! Come on, everybody. Welcome to my club. Oh, it's so cute. The TAF takeover. We have one Shedlatsky. This is... Brother, may I have some oats? Brother, may I have some trip mines? Oh, there's two sheds. I didn't realize there was two. As you can tell, I'm really observant. No, no! Brother! Brother, no! Squeaky noises! No, brother! Oh, so good at maths. What can I say? I'm a genius. Obviously. Squeaky noises. Come this way. Come this way, brother. This poor 1X is fighting demons. Never let them know your next move. The amount of green highlights, it's insane. The undefeatable army. This is so silly, I love it. So cute. The squeaky noises. No, brother. Brother, no! Brother. We must cat dance in our brother's honor. Oh, Char, I'm back. Welcome to chaos, in which there is an increasingly chaotic amount of TAFs. Yeah, we're doing a couple more games and then we're switching the stream over to something different, but we'll be moving over to Dead by Daylight soon, but yeah, we got a couple more Forsaken rounds. I am TAF. No, I am TAF. I have the hoodie. Well, I have the trip mines. Right, that's how. It's crazy. Brother. Our brothers are being killed, brother. Our brothers are endangered, brother. Ivy, hello! Welcome in. We're on the tail end of today's stream before we shuffle over to a different game. We're gonna be doing two halves to the stream. So I'll be ending this one, scheduling a Dead by Daylight one shortly after we end, and then just taking a couple minutes break just to kind of reorient myself before we move on to something. Favorite survivor? I don't know, I kind of shuffle between a bunch of different people, but you'll kind of notice I generally tend to stick to Elliot, Two Time, and Duskar. But it's kind of, it depends on the day, and it depends who's, like, playing, obviously, because if I'm in a group of, like, entirely just, like, for example, like, Buildermen, then I obviously have to play someone to kind of counter the fact that they're all gonna get wiped out in one go. But yeah, got used to the 8-hour stream. Oh, don't worry, we'll probably be going for another couple hours. But we'll just be moving to something different. So it'll still be me, but it will just be, I'll be playing Dead by Daylight instead. Because I do want to get my, my level up on the brand new, what's the word? The brand new Survivor. And I just want to get my, like, builds more solidified. So we'll kind of just be grinding blood points and stuff. But yeah, I'll do probably one more round after this one. It's kind of like a finale to the stream. And I'll end it, and then I will schedule us to go to Dead by Daylight in like a 15-minute break. Just so I can go and get stuff like reconfigured. My phone's also about to die in a sec, so I'm gonna try and prop that up on a charger. And we'll see how things go. Worst case scenario, we just... yeah, we see. But obviously, so... I have to end and start a new one to change the topic. Car with a very long neck. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just witnessed a murder. I'm poisoned, but that's fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Please don't hurt, brother. I fear I'm dead. Gotta go. No worries. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you had fun. By the way, if you guys have any feedback for the streams, if there's something I'm doing wrong, if there's something I should be doing differently, please let me know. I'm very receptive to feedback, both for the Discord server and the streaming. So anything that you obviously say, I'm not going to take any like negativity from it. I'm just going to work to do my best to improve, obviously. So if there's something I could be doing, then just let me know. I'm gonna play a final round since I might be the killer. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll probably be ending after the next round. So I will shuffle on over to scheduling. I'm actually gonna go schedule it now. Let me go quickly get it set up for you. It says connection poor, but that's a load of bollocks. Sorry, I probably should be kinder. That is a lie if I've ever seen one. Okay, I will schedule that for... Yep, okay, so that is scheduled up for... like 15 minutes. Just under 15 minutes. It shouldn't start that up yet, hopefully. Need to double check that it's not gonna. I will actually schedule it a little bit later than what I actually intend to. Start it just in case we end up caught up with something. Hello, 5 rounds? I mean, I can do a couple more rounds if you want a couple more rounds, but I probably would be like maybe 3 maximum. Most played games besides Roblox, couple of different ones. Fortnite I play quite frequently. I have quite a lot of hours on Fortnite. I also, Dead by Daylight, I've got over 400 hours in. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, it's mostly games with replayability. Did I ever play Cuphead? No, I did not. I think that's on my Steam wishlist somewhere, though. Hello, welcome back. It's okay. We'll play a couple more rounds then, and I will just make sure to kind of schedule that back for like 10 o'clock exactly. And then, so we'll probably start around 10 o'clock. Let me preemptively get my phone on charge though, because I know that this thing's gonna overheat if I don't. Hi, welcome in. You're catching the tail end of the stream today. We're only doing a couple more rounds, and then we're gonna shuffle over to a different game. We will be moving to... Sorry, hold on. This will bug out for a sec. Oh, I'm very lucky I caught that when I did, because it was on... It was on... What's the word? 2%. My phone was on 2%. My model was about to die, so... Very, very glad I caught that when I did. Okay. Right, we'll do 2 more rounds, I think, then, of Forsaken, and then we'll kind of call it a day. Because I know a couple of people want to play Killer. And I don't want to take that from them, so... We'll do a couple more, because I know the 2 people on 13 Malice. Hello, welcome in. I forgot if I already said that, sorry. I might be feeling like a broken record already. I'm Killer? Okay, well I'm glad that you got your opportunity then. I'll try and stick around for the 2 people that want me to. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit late, but yeah, welcome in, as I say. Tail end of the stream today. We'll be moving to a different stream shortly, as you'll probably see scheduled on the channel. I'm planning to hopefully do some Dead by Daylight for a bit later tonight. We did a stream the other day with the new Krasu DLC. And I do want to continue with that because I was having quite a lot of fun with it. So we're gonna do that for a couple hours tonight. So we'll be starting that at exactly 10 o'clock for me, which will be in about half an hour. Gonna play a game right now. Yeah, so it'll be, I'll end stream, take a little bit of like a 15-minute break. And then I will move on over to the other stream and play for a couple hours. Because I know a lot of people often complain that I stream when they're still in school and whatnot, so I do just want to kind of make sure to get like a couple more hours in. DBD, it is an asymmetrical horror game. It's a 1v4. So it's in the same genre as Forsaken. But it's, obviously it's a Steam game, so it's a lot more, like, graphics-wise, it's quite good. But it's also, it's a little bit more, gory, obviously, because it's more realistic and it's got, like, a lot more blood and such. So if you're not a huge fan of gore, maybe it's not for you. It's obviously it's a very realistic horror game. I think it's a rated M. So it's a 17? I don't know. In the UK we have 12, 15, 18. But yeah, it's something I've been playing for years now. Quite fond of such like I'm a huge horror game fan myself, so it's something that I definitely enjoy. And it has a lot of replayability, especially with the fact that I have a lot of the characters from it. So yeah, it's definitely fun though. Oops. I died. I hate horror and love it. I can't explain. I know what you mean. I am such a big fan of horror. It's like I don't know, I like something that's like got the thrill to it. There was actually a very interesting study recently on neurodiversity and like horror, because it kind of stimulates our brains, and because our brains are a little bit funny, it kind of matches well with us, because a lot of us obviously like horror. Because it's got that high intensity to it. But yeah, I do love a lot of ASIMs. I've played quite a few in my time. From Friday the 13th, the game, to everything. I played Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Dead by Daylight, I played Video Horror Society when it was out. It's gone now as well, along with Friday the 13th, the game. A lot of Roblox stuff. Started out with Trepidation, which is 1v9. Obviously got Forsaken, got some of the other games that we explored in the ASIM streams, and I just play what I like, really. A lot of horror games. We've done non-ASIM horror games, though, as well. We've done a lot of, we did Resident Evil, we've done The Evil Within, planning to do Silent Hill, and I've got a bunch of other bits and pieces that I've bought. We did The Quarry as well a while ago, which was quite fun. It was a quick time event-based, like, story choice game. Forsaken livestream. Yeah, I do Forsaken every Friday, so if you're looking for Forsaken streams, pop on over, you know, on a Friday, and I always will be here, unless something comes up, obviously. Can't say I've blocked myself from saying whenever you guys could be. No, yeah, I could as well. If I was in their shoes, I would probably very easily win. It's very, very predictable. When's your VTuber gonna hit the gritty? I don't think it has the capability for that. I got the wobble. Gonna play one more round. I'm also gonna do the same. I'll be playing one last round, and then I will be moving to Dead by Daylight, obviously. So this is the last round of this stream, and then I will end this one. We'll take a 15-minute break, and we will shuffle on over to Dead by Daylight. Egg. How egg is the egg on a scale of egg to egg? Oh no. Holy god, he's hitting the gritty. He's hitting the gritty! Don't you know I'm scared of the gritty? Make a podcast? I don't think I'd be any good on a podcast. I don't even know what podcasts are. Like, I've never actually seen one. Who knows in Dark Corner? Where's your first thought? I should check those screams out. I mean, to be fair, I would as well. But that's because I'm nosy. It's the same way that I sit at my bedroom window and kind of just watch the drama in the street. Like, ooh, interesting. I do. I'm terrible for it. there's, like... you often get people from the pub walking by that have come from, like, various pubs. And it's quite funny to just sit and watch, like, the drama. It's, like, because sometimes you'll get, like, couples bickering. It's really funny. War crimes going on in my street? No. The worst thing going on in my street is, like, I don't even know. There's nothing ever happening out there. I remember one time there was, some guy crashed right into the back of, like, some other guy in a car. I don't know, you just hear them bickering. It's really funny. Egg! I have no idea what Oktoberfest is. That like a festival for October? Guys, I don't think he's very happy with me. I would just go to sleep. I'm one of those that, I either sleep incredibly lightly, or I will be out for like 12 hours. Hi. The single spike is taking me out. What is that? The single spike? Oh, that's really funny. But yeah, okay. Once this round ends, I will be ending stream. Actually, you know what? I can just end now. I don't need to... I can end the stream and just wait for my money here. But yeah, as I say, that's gonna be all from me for now. I will see you guys in approximately 15 minutes, in which we will be playing Dead by Daylight, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, if you want to see more of me, that's obviously where you'll find me. I'm gonna go grab some snacks and whatnot. But yeah, I'll be back in 15 minutes. You can go and wait on the other stream, it's already scheduled and up. But yeah, that's gonna be all from me for now. I'm gonna go take my break and we'll kick back off with Dead by Daylight. Hopefully some Survivor or Killer gameplay, depending on what I feel like doing. Nobody's gonna attend the other stream, that's fine, I don't mind that. I like Dead by Daylight, so I'm having fun with it. But yeah, I will see you guys soon. But yeah, bye for now.